nothing to do with it. Come on, boys. Yes,
brought into the main entrance of the building. This is going to be a historic moment whose consequences no one can foresee.
Moving on that crowd. Unfortunately, we cannot see around the corner. They have orders to do whatever is necessary in order to... Did you have any trouble in your classes or
No, sir, none at all. It all went off smooth, everything today.
Many soldiers inside the schoolroom?
Any, what?
Many soldiers inside the
Oh, no,
school
sir.
itself?
Let's see, I think there would be about 20 or 30 in the whole school. But I wouldn't know.
No violence that you saw?
No, sir, no violence. The soldiers went around with them.
How do you feel personally about integration?
Well, I don't mind it too much just for as many as here now, but for maybe 100 to 200, I wouldn't like it too much.
Did you have any Negroes in your classes?
Yes, sir, my shorthand class.
Any trouble in your classroom? Did they have soldiers at the classroom?
No, sir.
None at yours. So you saw no trouble at all?
No trouble at all.
How did it all go all right for you? Did you learn a lot today?
Not sure.
It's quite different this year than it was when you started.
Quite a bit, sir.
Now, how do you feel about this question of integration? You've seen it today.
Well, I think it'll turn out all right. I don't want it, but there's no use in balking the federal government, I don't think.
Did you have any Negroes in your classes?
Yes, I did, and 3 of them.
Now, how did it go today?
It was fine. Nobody raised any fuss at all.
Did they take part in class discussions
No,
today?
sir, they didn't.
What did they do?
They sat and listened.
Didn't say anything at all?
No, sir.
Were they bothered in any way?
No, sir.
Are the other students friendly to them?
In some cases, yes, sir.
Well, that's the point I wondered. We hear mostly of those who don't like them, ostracize them, won't have a thing to do with them. Are there others who are the other way?
Well, they don't go out of the way to associate with them, but they're not unnecessarily mean or just ostracize them, or they don't do that.
Stopped in Dublin, stopped in court, seen the Blarney Stone, and I went to Paris.
Now you've come.
I tried to go into Russia, they wouldn't let me go. And then I tried to go into Germany, and they wouldn't let me go into Germany unless I was buying or selling. They didn't have much to eat. I told them to give me water. I could drink water a couple of days.
So
they wouldn't let me go, so then I'd buy a ticket to go into Rome, and they wouldn't fly the day. They said the weather was bad. I heard they brought these soldiers in here, and I wanted to see what it looked like. That's
well,
the reason I came here to see it.
You've seen it. What do you think? Well, what did you find out?
Well, I haven't found out anything. I've only been here about an hour.
Yeah.
I've just been here a half hour. Down to the hotel and got a room in the hotel and got out here. I've just been here a half hour.
Well, you've been here half an hour. That's long enough to qualify you to give us a recommendation for how to settle this. You know, people can come in and come up with a solution in less than half an hour.
Well, I don't know how to settle it.
You're then not an integrationist, then, I take it.
Which?
An integration. Do you know what an integrationist
No.
is? That is a man who's for integration. Do you know what integration is?
No, I don't know what you mean.
That is. How about the troops coming in? Your reaction to that? Did you feel better that you had troops out there outside the school?
I did, of course. Of course I did.
Were you frightened?
You mean after or before the troops came?
Before.
Let's not say frightened, let's say curious as to the aspects of the situation which were ahead. I wasn't exactly frightened.
We've heard a lot of talk, Melba, about what's happening inside the school where the youngsters are going to their classes. When you're going between classes, does anyone say anything to you out of the way?
I'd rather not say anything about that, but the children are very nice. Some of them are very nice to us. And I know of no actual violence to any other children.
Fine. Well, that's an encouraging start then, wouldn't you say?
I think so.
Have you heard many people speak out on it, on either side?
Well, yeah. Most people are against Eichner for what he's done.
You've heard them talk about that?
Yeah.
How about Governor Faubus? What do they think about him?
Well, everybody's saying that what Ike did is no better than what Faubus was doing. I mean, it's the same thing.
Are you married or single?
Single.
In your age group, which is it popular to be, against or for integration?
Oh, against.
To be against it.
Yeah.
If you are for it, do you encounter any troubles with your friends? Do people shun you, or do they make things difficult for you?
No, I don't know, but I'm not for it.